So I know the Habs lost yesterday to what I think is a pretty decent Arizona team, but apart from all the penalties, I think they played a pretty good game. If this is the way Montreal plays with some significant injuries on that roster, they're going to be better than a lot of people picked them to be at the beginning of the year. And obviously this team goes as Caulfield and Suzuki go, and they're setting the tone offensively this year, stirring the drink. But if you were to ask me and a lot of Habs fans who's been the best player to start the year for them, it's number 91. Yeah, the guy that they got gifted a first-round pick to take for NHL legend future considerations. Sean Monahan has been an absolute beast for the Montreal Canadiens this year, and he was last year too before he got hurt. And it's honestly wild to me because the dude's looking like a star. It's looking like 2015 Sean Monahan I'm watching out there. That goal he scored against Arizona yesterday, I've seen him do that a million times during his best years with the Flames. And this is a guy who, when he wasn't battling through injury after injury or getting shut down for the season, he was buried on the fourth line near the end of his time with the Flames. And like I mentioned, it ended with them literally giving away a first-round pick to offload Sean Monahan's money so they could sign Nazem Kadri. And now, not only is he first in goals and second in points on the Habs, he's also been, I think, their most consistent and reliable player throughout this year. Hopefully he stays healthy, knock on wood. But the guy's playing so good right now that it raises a huge question amongst Habs fans. What do you do with this guy at the trade deadline? He makes under $2 million, 1-year contract. If he keeps playing like this, so many contenders are going to be salivating over this guy at deadline time. The Habs could get an absolute haul in a trade. And for a team that's in the middle of a rebuild, you have to take some serious time considering that. But on the other hand, he's only 29, he's got some serious veteran experience, and he's really meshed well with the guys on the team, the core players on the Habs. Plus, he's an absolute Swiss Army knife. If you see yourself competing sooner than you might have otherwise thought, like this Habs team is not too bad, you've also got to maybe consider re-signing him. And I bet you that's something not a lot of Habs fans had on their bingo card when they first got him in the trade. Me personally, as much as I love seeing Monahan as a Montreal Canadian and seeing such a huge market get to appreciate him like we did in Calgary for so long, and he really seems to love it in Montreal too, which is awesome to see as well. If he keeps playing like this, I just don't know if you'll be able to turn down the assets that are going to come your way if you're the Montreal Canadiens. And yes, obviously his injury history is going to be a concern for teams who are looking to acquire him at the deadline, but teams who are serious about the Stanley Cup are going to look at this guy saying, hey, we just need him to do what he's been doing in Montreal for 3 to 4 months, and we will give you a good price for that. This is an extremely interesting situation going down in Montreal here. And by the way, if you want me to make more Habs videos, like the video so I know, okay, they want more Habs content. Been doing this with a lot of teams, kind of experimenting, okay, which ones do you guys like when I talk about them the most? And I'm also trying to switch it up a lot. Make sure you let me know. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.